Good morning and welcome back to Smiley Brothers for our Friday, March 24th construction update. How y'all doing today? We've been down and dirty all week. If you can't tell, it kind of looks the same, but we have moved a lot of dirt. So I'm going to give you the dirt on the dirt, and we'll be talking dirty. And I was up all night thinking about all this stuff, so you can tell it was a pretty short night. So anyway, we are just about ready to start digging. We have brought in about 3 feet worth of dirt. We should be done with that this week. Over here on this side, we're putting in some, getting ready to put in some drainage pipe, and then it's going to be digging footers, pouring concrete, and we'll see the building come up off the ground. So there we are on the construction part of the building. Now, we were talking about construction of the menu, and you guys were really being interactive on that, so I'd like to touch a little bit on that. I really appreciate all the comments, and I want to keep that conversation going, so I thought I'd instigate a little bit of that today. So we had some wonders about what we're going to do and some requests, and hope you have this and that. So I'm just going to touch a little bit broad strokes on what we plan to carry, and then I'm going to invite some requests in those categories so we can take a look at it. So what we're going to do is, at the butcher shop end of it, we're going to have a national brand of prime grade beef that we will do specialty cuts and dry age in-house. We'll also have our own special Smiley Brothers grind. We're also going to have a locally sourced beef. So it'll be grass-fed, grass-finished, grain-fed and grass-finished. And then we also are working with some people in Tuscaloosa and Gordo, Alabama, that are raising 2 species of pork for us. We'll have one to make our own charcuterie, which will be for our hams and our salamis and pepperonis and what have you. And then we also are raising one for cuts. The fat cap's a little different on each, and one's a little buttery and big and thick for the charcuterie, and the other's a little nice and thin, and the meat's a little better for the cuts. And then we'll also have a nice national brand if you don't want to go that direction. We're going to have a free-range chicken, and then we're also going to invite some suggestions on what type of game you might all like, because we're in the land of hunters and fishers here, so I don't want to carry something that everybody's going to go out and hunt. So let's talk a little bit about that. And then the cheeses, we're going to nationally import some cheeses, and we're going to make our own pasta filatas and our own goat's milk cheeses. We're going to do that in-house, and then we're also going to have some prepared meals that are ready to take away, kind of take and bake stuff, ready to heat to go with our drive-through. We're going to unpack that later. We're going to really talk about that deep once we get finished with our cuts and stuff. So let's start the conversation. I want to hear a little bit about what y'all are liking, what you want to look at, what your favorite cuts are, and cheeses and that kind of stuff. So let's talk about it this week, and we'll start digging deeper into it as we go along. So we'll come back next Friday morning for another update, and we'll talk a little bit more about what we hear this week. So we'll see y'all later. Thanks.